What's up, everybody? This is Podcast Gameoverse, episode 094, Saturday, February 5, 2022. I am Wasabi Ice Cream, joined as always by Rick. What's up?
Yo, everybody, what's up? It's Rick here. We actually have a special guest today. So joining us for the podcast today is my beautiful wife, Pickles. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
Oh, so it's gonna be a bit of a different show today. Well, for one thing, we ain't got shit to talk about. We did one on Tuesday, and now it's like we got like another half of a week of stuff to talk about, but there's not much going on. So I guess we could just interview Pickles a little bit. What are you into? What's your poison? What do you like to play?
Well, I mean, I don't really play a lot of games. I've never really been good at it. Games actually give me a lot of anxiety.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
But the games that I did attempt to play, I should say, Final Fantasy X. That one's always a good one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Listen to my story.
We meme on that game pretty hard. Like, it's a fun game to rip on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. X2 is just ugh. No.
X2 is better than X1. It's better.
Gameplay wise, maybe, but the story's fucking dumb.
Yeah,
I mean, Final Fantasy's always had dumb
story,
stories.
though. I don't know. I don't care about the story. Like
X2 is just like
X2 is just fun.
it was just too much like, oh look, change my outfit, I do something new. I'm like, well, my Barbie does that.
That's a hot take. I've listened to so many reviews on 10 too, and that's a take I've never heard.
Because it's true. Like, you change their little outfits, they're like, oh, I look like a fucking emo goth girl. I use a sword now. Oh, am I not allowed to curse?
Talking to the mic.
Oh, I have to talk into the mic.
Yeah, don't look at me.
I thought I got in trouble. I was like, oh, my bad.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. You're doing fine. Just don't look at me when you're talking to the mic.
Okay. So, like, bedroom rules. Got it. All right. So, sorry, I'm nervous. But
No,
Final Fantasy, I liked Animal Crossing. I thought I beat the game, actually, because you got a song and there is no beating the game, but I was also like 10 years old and like I got a song and like all the like little
the credits
was rolling in. I was like, oh my god, I beat the game. No. Valuable lesson right there. Sims is fun. I like that. I did play Fable 3. I beat that one like 5 times.
Wow.
Yeah, we tried, yeah.
Oh, we did it. We were playing it for a bit.
We didn't beat it though together. I beat it by myself. Never once saved the kingdom. My greatest failure in life, actually.
Maybe the 6th time you can do that.
Richard won't buy me an Xbox, so.
Wow.
I'll buy you an Xbox.
He's saying he will now, but he's lying. He's just trying to impress you.
Here's a question. When you play The Sims, how do you try to like recreate everyone you know, or do you play it like for real, or do you like try to destroy everything? Do you get to a point and try to destroy their lives, or what's the
Honestly, I think what I would do is I was like, okay, I'm gonna make like an alternate version of myself, like how I would want to look as a video game character. So I would do that, and then like, would try to make them like get in relationships and stuff like that, but didn't always work out. One time, I don't know why, I made a little house with just stoves in it, and if certain characters went up to the stove, they would like catch fire and die. So I just like would do that for like an hour. So I guess destroy.
I don't know if you know this, but there was a Sims reality TV show, and I watched it, and it really opened my eyes to the world of the possibilities. Sims.
I did not know that. I I just honestly, I just destroyed stuff. I trapped people in little tiny rooms. I'd set people on fire. Something was really wrong with me.
Oh, that's
But
the
I have
beauty of
grown out of
Sims.
that. But yeah, Sims was fun. I honestly I enjoy watching people play video games. That's what I really like. I like to watch people.
Oh, really? Did you know you can go to Gameoverse.com, Gameoverse.com/Twitch, or
Oh god.
Gameoverse.com/YouTube, and watch us play video games?
I did not. I feel bad now. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. A lot of people don't know that. That's why we do this.
I did not. Did y'all know that? Richard, did you know?
I had a
Oh.
feeling.
But yeah, I like to watch people. I guess it kind of all started when I was young. My dad actually played video games a lot, and going back to Final Fantasy X, I'll never forget. We all ditched work and school. My parents didn't go to work. I didn't go to school. We went to, back in the day, it was called EB Game World. It's now
Yeah.
called GameStop. Um, we went to EB. We got the game and the guidebook. And we went home and we just watched my dad play like all night. And that's what we did. And that's why I think I like to watch people play because I think, I don't know, it's more fun. And when people are playing, they don't really pay attention to like every little detail, but I do. And I'll be watching Richard play sometimes and be like, oh, you missed that treasure box over there. You need to go get it, even though there's probably nothing in it. Go back, get
That's
that shit.
something. That's something I don't really like, or that's something that people don't really think about a lot. Is like back in the days, that was like some of my best memories. Was like just going to Blockbuster every weekend, and me and my brother, we would pick out a game each. Sometimes my cousin would come over, and we would just each get one game, and we could never like play them together. So it would just be one of us playing our game, and then the other two watching, and then commenting on what was happening. And that's, I don't know, that's kind of something that like stuck with me. That's like kind of why I do my stuff on Gameoverse and the style that I do it, which is like, no, we're just here to hang out. We're just here to chill. We just hang out. Like me when I was playing Tales of Rise, and like me and Rick were kind of just riffing on the game. I'm like just laughing at it. That's what we would do. We would just sit around and just comment on the stupid shit that was happening in the game, not really paying attention to it. That was fun. Like
Fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. That's why I want Richard to get Resident Evil 7.
I have 7. You mean 8?
Whatever, the new one.
Yeah.
Whatever one is the one with the dolls. That's the one I want to watch Richard play. Or Rick, whatever his name is. Who are you?
It's Rick.
Rick Daddy. Saddy. But yeah, that's why I wanted him to like get that game because it was a game I'm interested in, but I could never play in a million years because I probably would be crying. But he wouldn't, so I'm just like, oh, you should get that, and I can just watch.
The problem is I want to get it on PC.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, there we go. You don't want to sit at my computer desk and watch me play. You want to sit on the couch.
I do. I do. I like my couch.
We have a pretty fun relationship with that. Like most of it's like, there's a couple games you play, like the new Animal Crossing. I bought you that. You played that for a bit.
I do.
You also like watching me play games.
I do.
And
which might make a pretty fun little project to do in the future. Maybe to stream that, show people the funny shit we say when we play games together. Yeah, it's really funny. She like has takes on games or like stuff I didn't even think about, like having like a third person perspective. Someone doesn't really play games and like kind of commenting on like, the game logic is like one of her like really funny traits that she loves to do.
what have you been playing? I haven't played shit, so that's why you guys had to carry this whole segment here. So Rick,
I
what was
haven't been
your?
playing a lot either. I'm still playing a lot of the same shit that I was last week. Still playing. I'm still playing Astral Chain. That's still good.
Okay.
There aren't a lot of games to try. I played recently. Pickles and I tried to play. So one day we were bored. We were just hanging out at the house, and I was like, you know what? I have all these games on my PlayStation for my PlayStation Plus and shit that I've never played. Let's just go through them and see if we can fuck around with. She liked Assassin's Creed. I know you like Assassin's Creed.
I did play that game. That's another game. I
Yeah.
almost beat that one.
So I had Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry on my on my PS4 from PlayStation Plus. So I downloaded that. I think this would be funny to play. Like it's a separate game, so you don't have to like know anything. The problem is the game just dumps you right into it. The game expects you to have played Assassin's Creed 3. So it just kind of drops you into the game. There's no option like, oh, have you played Assassin's Creed before to kind of teach you? It just drops you into this shit. And so the game straight up starts like a naval battle, and we're trying to board a ship and like kill like the general on the ship. We had no fucking idea what we were doing.
Oh,
Which one is
absolutely
Freedom
not.
Cry?
No.
Like, what is that? Like a side-scrolling game? Like,
It's not a side-scrolling game. It's a side story. It's like an expansion to Assassin's Creed 3. You play as a runaway slave in that one.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so funny when I downloaded it. She was like, "Which one's this one?" I was like, "Oh, it's someone where you play as a slave." And she was like, "Excuse me?" And I was like, "No, that's not a bit. That's what the game's about." And it starts out with you just like on a ship. Yeah, there it is, right there. It starts out with you on a ship, and your guys are all singing slave songs, and you go to board another ship, and the game just assumes you already played Assassin's Creed 3, so it doesn't bother to teach you a lot of the finer mechanics. It just dumps you into it.
yeah.
And we didn't know what the fuck we were doing because neither of us had played Assassin's Creed 3. So I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea how to play this game. I was getting my ass kicked. She was getting her ass kicked. And we were like, fuck this. And we went and played Goat Simulator, and we had a lot of fun with that.
Oh, that's absolute joy.
That was Goat Simulator so goddamn funny. Like, my God, that game was hilarious. I never
it
gave
still
it a
funny?
chance. Yeah.
I remember when I played it. It was definitely like of a time and place. Like it was of an era. I didn't think it would hold up still today, but
I never played it when it came out, so
Okay.
I had it on for PlayStation Plus, so it was just in my backlog. And Pickles had played it before, so I was like, all right, fuck it, let's download it, give it a try. And I was like, okay, this is pretty funny. We played it for about an hour, 2 hours, so
Yeah.
not too long, but we're just having fun with it, just fucking around with people. Like the ragdoll physics are so funny. The way people freak out when you hit them and they fall over. Oh my god, you put on that jetpack and you like could not figure out how to fly around with it.
Oh gosh, no, that was not my best moment in my video game
It
career.
was funny as hell though. You're just like like flying around on shit, going sideways.
It was the camera. It was just weird.
Yeah, camera's jank.
I think that's the point of the game is to be as bad as possible. So
Yeah. Yeah, that game is just living, breathing jank. And it was fun. We had some fun with that. I want to start playing some more stuff together though. So we can have some more stuff to talk about, more stuff to joke around about. Oh, there it is. There's Goat Simulator. That game is so
Who
ridiculous.
is doing that? Who is making it pop up right
Well, it's obvious.
now? Oh,
yeah, I'm producing and doing like running a show at the same time. It's
dang. Okay. I don't really know a lot about computers either.
really.
It's fine.
Are you a
It's all
Mac or a
right.
PC?
She's not tech savvy like
No.
Okay.
I had a
Do you have an
teacher get mad
iPhone?
at me. I had a teacher get mad at me in college. He said, "How could somebody so young not know anything about computers?" And I said, "Sir, I don't even know how to use a dishwasher. Like, get off my back, Jack. If I went on
You're
the
a
computer,
woman.
it was to play Barbie." Well, yeah, exactly. I was also learning to play Barbie. Me and my girl Barbie were just out and about on the town, man, spending money.
Yeah, not time to learn about no computers.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
You'll find a man for that.
You'd be surprised how many
I know,
people just don't know a lot about computers. I don't know. Like I've been like drowning in computer shit since I don't know, like the mid '90s. Like my dad was like I don't know, got one of the first like computers because he was a big just the company you worked for, like was able to like fund that stuff. But like my family like grew up with computers pretty early.
Yeah, I didn't get it. My first computer till I was like 18.
Wow, yeah.
Like it was a gift for no, God, it wasn't 18. I think I was like 15 when I got my first computer. But I was younger. My mom got it for me as a gift. So I can't remember what the reason was. It was a graduation gift. I was graduating from middle school to high school. She got me a laptop. That's why.
At 15?
So I was like 15. Yeah.
I remember when I was in like it was like the fifth or sixth grade, we got a computer with a CD burner on it, and so like I was burning CD like music like mixtapes for people for $2 a CD. And you know,
Oh
back then like
shit.
a CD, you only fit like 15, 17 songs in a CD. So
Yeah.
if people wanted more songs than that, they'd have to have another CD, and I'll charge them another $2 for a whole nother CD. It was
So
very lucrative for me back in sixth grade.
I was gonna say you must have been coming home with some play money with that.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I never had that. I didn't get into it till I was younger, till I was like 15, already pretty older. So,
yeah.
but I mean, I had computers in school and stuff, so I learned on that.
Mm.
But
I
like,
mean,
baby, you didn't have anything, right?
well, we did have a computer at home, but keep in mind there was six of us total in the house, and my dad did taxes. So my dad was always on the computer doing taxes, and then four kids, we all wanted to play. So it was like, all right, you get 30 minutes, and that's it. So chose my time wisely. It was like playing Polly and Barbie and stuff, man. Wasn't trying to like figure out codes or whatever.
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah,
trying to learn Control Alt Delete. I wasn't doing that. But we did have one, and I remember like what Wasabi said, like burning CDs on that LimeWire.
That's
yeah.
a throwback. I
Back in
remember
the day.
Kazaa.
So I remember doing that, and just like going on YouTube and like listening to songs I like. And I really didn't find an interest in learning more about computers. I did take computer classes though in middle school and later on in life in college, but it's just something that just doesn't click with me, I guess. That's why I married somebody who's really smart and tech savvy, so
I'm not
they can
even
do
that tech
it.
savvy, but that's
They don't have to know.
Yeah.
So but I mean, we had one, just I was doing other stuff. I had bigger dreams, like being Barbie's BFF.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yep.
All right. What now? uh,
got the intros and
just
stuff done. Wrestling games. Let's get into the news. Yeah.
right. There's not much of it, guys. So, but one big
Be
one that no
fun.
one's really talking about is Club Games revealed their next game. Yacht Club
Yes,
Games,
Mina
the
the
guys.
Hollower.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
the guys popular for Shovel Knight.
Yep.
They've just
I
been
played
doing
Shovel
Shovel
Knight a
Knight shit.
couple times. I don't know if you remember, baby. You watch me play Shovel Knight?
Yeah, with the short round dudes that look like marshmallows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that
They
that's
look
in there
like.
somewhere, but yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
this is
Mina
yeah,
the
so we got Mina the
Hollower.
Hollower here from the Shovel Knight guys. This looks really fun, actually. Like I saw the trailer for it, and it looks
Yeah, the
really cool. It's
style
like
they're going for is
Zelda like, right?
yeah, they're going for like a Game Boy Color style retro uh Zelda thing, but also like Zelda with like a little bit of Castlevania mixed in. They even mentioned a little bit of Bloodborne too, and
Yeah, I
it looks
really
really
like it.
cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Like this is a game I would get into. It's got a
They
cool character
did.
design.
They went to Kickstarter for this, and some people were giving some dog shit takes about this. About well, you guys are huge, man. You made so much money off of Shovel Knight. Why would you need Kickstarter? But I think they're just doing this for the fans. First of all, their goal is only 300,000. They made that. I think it's only been up for like 3 or 4 days now, so they've already doubled their goal. But I think they're just doing this for the fans, so that the fans can like just give them money and get some like stuff in return.
Yeah, it's like a glorified like pre-order incentive, I think, is what they're doing with it.
Yeah.
It's not born out of necessity, I think, which is like fine. But this game looks fucking dope. I would play the hell out of this.
Yeah. I think it's like $40 for the game, I think. If you're
Oh, to
oh, no,
get it
20
at the
bucks.
pleasure on Kickstarter?
$20 for a digital copy.
$20.
Yeah.
No, I like it. I would play this.
They got a
Would you
bunch of
watch me play
stretch
that, baby?
goals.
No.
Uh, I like how the mouse looks. I think she looks cute.
Yeah.
Reminds me of that show Redwall, with the little mouse dude.
Oh my god, that's a fucking memory. Memory unlocked, dude. Jesus.
I'm not familiar with that.
Oh my god.
So Redwall was like this. It was like Irish, right?
No, it took place in like England or something, but it was like about little mice and like they would like fight sometimes, I think.
It's like Game of Thrones with mice, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What?
It's
Like
like,
little mouse. Yeah.
yeah, dude. It aired on PBS. Like,
It was historical, so it
2000s.
was okay.
Yeah, it was based on, I want to say like Celtic folklore or something, but they were based on some books that basically there were these anthropomorphic mice. Well, they weren't even anthropomorphic. They were like mice. They were legit mice. And but they would wear like armor and like fight each other, and there were like kingdoms they'd have to fight for. It was like Game of Thrones, but with mice. It was crazy.
Well, she's wearing clothes, that's why I thought of them, because they wear clothes in the show and they're mice. That's how I made that connection.
Oh god, that's something I haven't thought about forever.
It's also given me very much Castlevania vibes with
Oh,
her
yeah.
little whip.
Yeah,
Very much so Trevor Belmont.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's all the connections I can make.
That is the thing that they're saying they're going for, like a Castlevania style, like Zelda mixed with Castlevania, which is, I love anything Zelda, and if it's
Same.
old school Castlevania, I fuck with it too. So this looks dope to me.
Yeah, it does. This looks awesome. The character designs all look cool. That Thorn guy with the spear, I fucks with
Yeah.
him. He looks cool as hell.
So the back,
And
I
there's
don't
so
know
many
when this
cool
is supposed to come out, but they're saying for these backer rewards, estimated delivery of December 23. So
Wow.
probably a ways
So they got
away
some
on
time
this
then.
still.
Yeah. This looks cool. I would like to kickstart it, but I don't know. I'm so burned out with Kickstarter. But I mean, a company like Yacht Club, like,
They don't need it. I think
gonna
they're just
deliver.
doing it so for the fans. I think.
yeah, that's what I
It
think too. I don't have
seems.
to worry about the project not coming out. Like, it's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Fuck, I might just like. How long is the Kickstarter going for? Do you know?
Uh. Well, it's 20 something days left. 26 days
27 days left?
They
Okay,
just
so you
started
got
it,
time.
so.
Gotta
26
talk with the
days
wife
left.
before I can make any financial decisions. She gave me the thumbs up. It's okay.
Throw $10 at it. You don't get anything, but like $5.
I want to get something though. Fuck that. I want a game.
20 bucks gets you the game digitally.
Yeah.
So.
On platform of choice. I'm gonna get it on Switch.
I wouldn't do that, but their money.
I like playing it on Switch. I like my portability, man.
Get it on Steam, and then you
Oh,
get the Steam Deck.
I could get the Steam Deck.
You have an
I could get
entire
it on
library
Steam.
of games already that you can just play on it.
There you go. There you go. That'd be cool. But yeah, that looks really good. That looks amazing. Anything Yacht Club puts out, dude, I'm like paying attention to. Like, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Anything Yacht Club does just looks awesome. I love their projects. That's something I'm excited to see.
Yeah, and it's interesting finally for them to go something away from Shovel Knight. 'Cause they've been doing that for a very long time. So
Yeah, well, I can't blame them for like Shovel Knight's wildly successful. I still watch Shovel Knight,
yeah,
but that's definitely something. That's definitely something that I like to see their more original projects, and this looks really cool. I can't wait to see this come out. in 2023, apparently.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. In other news, we got an announcement that It Takes Two developer Hazelight Studios is teaming up with DJ2 Entertainment to adapt It Takes Two into a movie. One thing that's really cool with this is that they're getting a lot of the same writers from the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, which would be really cool to see. We talked about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie a little bit. We both liked it. You liked it. I liked it. You liked it too, right, Pickles?
I absolutely loved it. It was a childhood dream come true for me.
And that movie was way better than it had any right to be. So I'm confident It Takes Two. It Takes Two already would make a pretty cool movie, I think.
Yeah, but the thing about this is that they don't have nothing's really happening yet. They're still planning on doing this. No one's really picked it up yet.
Yeah.
And I don't know. If it was me, I'm skeptical that this is actually going to happen. I don't know.
You think so?
I'm just they really got to it depends what they do with it. The story of this game was not the highlight of it for me. Right?
The story wasn't the highlight, but it was fun. Like the story had some fun elements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely had moments.
That elephant bit was great. Like
yeah. I'm super curious. I would like to see this happen just to see what they do with it, but they're planning both a movie and a TV series too.
Oh, how's that gonna work? Jesus.
Yeah,
all right. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know. They said no studio or network is attached yet. But
okay. I didn't even know it was that early in.
Yeah,
Why the fuck are they talking about it then? There's no network attached.
Well, because the writers picked it. The Sonic the Hedgehog writers picked it up, so they at least have someone to. They at least have someone to make it, but no one's really picked it up yet.
Oh, so it's not even close to development yet then. All right. Yeah. Well, then in that case, then yeah, it might not happen. Let's be honest here. Realistically, I mean, if it's got this much attention, it might still happen just based on the buzz around it now. But
yeah, we'll see. Any time now would be the time.
Yeah. Yeah, now would be the time.
I don't know.
We'll see if it happens though.
The writing has to be good on it. B-Master is convinced that those Sonic writers are perfect for this. I'm not. Look, I liked the Sonic movie, but I wouldn't go so far as to say that the writing was amazing or anything.
The writing for Sonic was way better than it could have been.
Yeah.
When the trailer first came out for Sonic, I thought it was gonna be dog shit, but we wouldn't watch it. We were both surprised how funny that movie was.
Yeah. But it's a lot of it had to do with...
annoyed the fuck out of me, but other than that, it was good.
Well, yeah, a lot of it had to do with the actors. The cast that they had was great. Yeah. That movie wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work with Jim Carrey. He carried a lot of that movie for me. But I don't know. We'll see about this. Yeah, the cast for this has to be on point.
Yeah, the cast would have to be really good for this to do anything. But we'll see. If it comes out and it's good, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'm looking for an excuse to go to the movies forever. And then next in news, this one will get Pickles excited. Rockstar announced that there's a new GTA game coming out. Well, they're developing a new GTA game.
Yeah.
You like GTA? Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, what are you saying to me?
She was looking at me all confused. I was like, why are you confused?
I was thinking of Gran Turismo. I don't know, because that car game GT, where you make your cars and whatnot. I'm that old because that's what my dad played. GTA. I'm sorry. You gotta say Grand Theft Auto for me to understand that one. Sorry. Yes, I like that game. I like that game.
Yeah.
They don't, fun. Obviously we don't know anything about it. They didn't say much about it other than, we're working on the next GTA. So fucking calm down.
Which, thank God, they've been fucking milking Grand Theft Auto 5 for God, what is it, 8 years now?
You kind of have to think about where what Rockstar is now. Like a lot of people that were responsible for the Rockstar games that we love are not there anymore. Like they've had a lot of recent departures from that studio. Like Leslie Benzies is for one is like a big name in those games who's not there anymore. And just a lot of names that just were responsible for the quality of those games are just not there anymore. So I don't know. And then their focus on the whole online aspects too
Yeah,
is
that's a big thing that they've been focusing on is strictly online content, which kind of a I can see the appeal, but I really want to play a fucking Undead Nightmare already, but oh well.
yeah. So I'm cautiously optimistic about whatever they're working on.
Yeah, same. I mean, if it's really good, I'll play it. I haven't even beaten GTA 5 yet, so I don't think Grand Theft Auto is like a game I beat though. But whatever. But no, we'll see. We'll see if something comes. Whatever comes out of it, it'll be cool to see. We also got out of nowhere, Pokemon released the music and sound effects of Diamond and Pearl for free,
Yeah.
just on this random library. Don't know where it came from, but it's all the original DS Diamond and Pearl audio, which is fucking cool. I have Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl on Switch, and it's like okay. But this is really cool. This is like making me nostalgic, like these tracks and audio. I don't know what people are gonna use it for, but it's cool to have it.
Yeah. Well, they actually have a whole fucking page dedicated to what you can and cannot use it for. So, because of course they would. Um, and like the stuff that you cannot use it for is mostly pretty reasonable, but you look at some of
I
it,
don't
and
even
it's
see
like
that page. Where is it?
it's hard to find. But see, I got it here.
Yeah, pull it up because I want to see it.
Yeah, like some
Do
of
they
it's
explicitly
really.
say don't use it for porn? Do they explicitly say porn?
They don't explicitly say anything. That's why it's so. uh, like they kind of just blanket everything under vague, some vagaries that you're like, well, I mean, I want to use it for this, but does that fall under, like, you can't use it at events where the organizer makes a profit. That's pretty. Yeah, even if the user does not make any profit, I don't know what that means. You can't use it to make money, basically, is what all of this boils down to. But you can't use it in games, apps, software, or programs. Uh, which is like I don't understand. Like, so you
And
can
you
use it
use
in
it for
videos, I
then.
guess. Or it's like
Like, I
audio
was thinking like, oh, it'd
background.
be cool to like mix some of it into like soundboards to the podcast, but it sounds like with these requirements, we can't even do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a bummer.
can't use
Of
it in
course,
broadcast or
there's always a
TV or
catch, man. There's
radio.
always a catch.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy that they're doing this because it's like, why would they do this? They definitely don't have to, and you definitely don't expect them to, being fucking Pokemon. But
Yeah,
I would like to see all of the music, not just Diamond. I'm not sure why just Diamond and Pearl.
maybe it's
Like
just the
what?
most recent game. It has the most buzz around it. They want to see what people do with it. I don't know, but it is weird.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did
this
this.
is.
So
That's a thing that happened. That'll be cool. We never really played Pokemon, right, baby? It's not like your thing.
It's not. I've tried. Um, I only like Bulbasaur and I like Vaporeon and I call it a day. Like Bulbasaur's cute. He has like a little onion on his back. I dig that.
yeah,
And Vaporeon looks like a mermaid.
exactly.
You've watched me play Pokemon a couple times. You're just talking shit about like all the new Pokemon I get.
Yeah, there's too many goddamn Pokemon. I mean, how many were there in the Poke Rap? Like 150? Yeah, let's go back to
Yeah,
that.
they're in like the thousands now, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but now
no.
like the names are super bad now. Remember how good the names were in like the original? Like you had
What are some bad
Ekans.
names now?
What
Give
are
me an
some bad
example.
names? I know
Yeah,
there's a chandelier Pokemon called Chandeloon.
Chandelure.
Chandelure?
Yeah,
Okay. I don't know. That's kind of like
That, that's chandelier, but with like a little twist. Like that's the same thing. It's named after itself.
so Grimer is just like Voltorb is like the laziest name ever.
Hey,
It shocks you and it's an orb. Call it Voltorb.
no,
Like
because
I
Volts. If
like
you
it.
go through the names, there's Voltorb, right? It was Volts. Then
Yeah,
you got
voltage.
when he evolves, he turns into isn't there like an
Electrode.
electron one?
Yeah, Electrode.
Electrode?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like welding stuff, man. Like voltage, you use your voltage, electrode. That's what you have to
Yeah,
call
but the
it.
name isn't that clever. I'm trying to get at.
I
No,
don't
they're
need your
clever, dude.
opinion
They're
right now,
clever,
sir.
man. You just don't get it.
Richard doesn't. I mean, Rick barely
Mewtwo
doesn't
is like the
understand.
laziest name ever.
I
It's
Okay,
like a
that
Mew,
was
call it
lazy, but that
Mewtwo.
was the last one though. I think he's literally the last one. So they like we got Mew
First
just
off,
had a second one. Call him Mewtwo. Like, come on.
the number two is in his name. Like it's like the number, right? Or is it like spelled out? I always thought it was the number, which made it cooler to me.
I will admit, like the most clever like naming convention Pokemon ever had was for the original legendary birds
Oh yeah.
because their names were Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. If you break their names down, Arctic for ice, Zap for electricity, Bolt like Bolton for fire. But the second part of their names are all Spanish numbers.
For uno dos
Arctic
tres.
uno, Zapdos dos, Moltres tres.
Oh, I
So
never
one,
even
two,
knew
three.
that.
Yeah,
See clever.
that's something that's really clever that I really wish Pokemon would do again.
I
I
But
always liked
I liked the ice.
I liked Abracadabra and Alakazam.
Yeah.
yeah, that one's clever. I'm trying to think.
I like execute because it's like
Yeah.
eggs are cute. Like they're cute. Look at them.
They're not even eggs though. They're like
Yes, they are.
seeds.
They're
It looks
eggs.
like eggs, but like the
They're,
the lore, they're seeds.
I don't know because clearly, if you look at that Pokemons, I don't know. I feel like each egg has their own personality. Maybe, it
Yeah.
is a nest full of eggs,
That's taking me back
and
like
they are
to
cute.
Pokemon forever.
Yeah. Gold and Silver is still the climax for me, I think.
Gold and
Nobody I've
Silver
ever
is the only
played.
ones I haven't played.
Really?
Yeah, it's the only one I haven't played.
The only good
So,
ones.
funny story actually. I have a reason for that. I'm going to explain it. So, when Gold and Silver first came out on the Game Boy Color, my Game Boy Color had broke, so I didn't have a way to play it, so I just never picked it up. I didn't get into Pokemon again until Game Boy Advance when Ruby and Sapphire came out. And then when they remade Gold and Silver on the DS, I was already playing other games, so I was like, I'm gonna skip this one. I never played that either. So Gold and Silver are literally the only games I haven't played.
Yeah, I never went back to them. But
Are you playing the Pokemon music?
yeah, we're allowed to do this, right? I mean,
I mean, the rule specifically said we can't, but all right.
I don't know if they're talking about us.
Yeah, obviously we're exceptions to the rule. We're so
New
awesome.
Jiraiya is in the chat. He said Dragon Age Origin Goat.
Okay.
Any thoughts
I
on
can't
that?
disagree with that. I've never played Dragon Age Origin, so I tried playing
Really?
Dragon Age Origin actually. I tried playing it. I got it on Steam way back in the day, like right when Inquisition was coming out. I guess they had put all the original games on sale, so I picked up Dragon Age Origin on Steam, and I fucking loved it in the beginning because it's basically Knights of the Old Republic, the combat system from there, but like enhanced. And I really liked it. I liked what I was getting into. But somewhere in the middle of the game, I was getting my fucking ass kicked, dude. I don't know what happened, if I went somewhere I wasn't supposed to, or if I built my characters the wrong way. But I was getting my ass fucking kicked. I could not get through fights. I was getting just stomped left and right, and I was like, "Fuck this game," and I stopped playing.
I think the same thing happened to me. I think you can just like leave and go somewhere else because it does let you just go places that you shouldn't be.
I was following the story though. That's the thing. Like story shit was happening.
Yeah.
And I went into like some area to help out some dwarves, I think. And I was just getting my ass kicked by every fucking thing that would come up to me. And I Googled it. I was like, why am I getting my ass kicked? And everyone's like, oh, you can totally like build your team the wrong way. So if you're not paying attention where you're allocating your points and paying attention to like your team composition, you can just completely get your ass kicked. And there's nothing you can do about it. And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna stop playing that now. I'm gonna re-download it one day and retry it one day because I do want to get into the Dragon Age games, but it's something I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I was getting my ass kicked too much.
Origins is the only good one, but Ozamar level is hard. Yeah, Ozamar. I think that's the one. That's like the Dwarven city. I think where it's like a bunch of like fire all over the place. I think that is.
Yes,
where
that's where I was getting my ass kicked.
Yeah, that's where it gets hard. That's where it gets hard.
Is it gonna stay like that forever, or is it just that's like a difficulty spike in the game?
From what I remember, it's just that section. I think. But you can like.
You're trying to say yup. Yup, it's gonna be like that forever, or yup, it's just that section.
I think it's just that section.
I would just get fucking bum rushed, dude, and overwhelmed. It was driving me crazy. I'll probably get back into it one day. And the level is endgame, really. No, there's no fucking way it's endgame. There's no way. I was only like a couple hours into the game. There's no way that was endgame. I was only like 20-something hours into it, I think. There's no way that was endgame. I didn't even get my full party yet. Unless like I somehow skipped to the end of it, but I don't know how I did it.
You can miss a lot of stuff if you don't do the side stuff. Like you can completely miss like party members and shit. I remember when I played it, I had the DLC, so I had all the DLC characters. But you can miss people if you just don't look for them.
Dude, it's been a while since I played it, but I was not getting endgame vibes from what I was playing through. I didn't even get like a lot of the major like story elements revealed yet. Unless I like skipped a bunch of shit. I don't know how I did it. I'm a fucking idiot, but I'm not like that much of an idiot. I skipped like half a game without noticing. Or maybe I did. I don't fucking know. Now I'm doubting myself. God, I'm all worried now. I'm gonna go back and replay it now and see if it was just me. I did like it though. It was basically just Knights of the Old Republic, but better.
Yeah.
I love me some Knights of the Republic. Yeah, now we got sidetracked. So yeah, Pokemon music, sound effects up for free for personal use, unless you're not using it for commercial reasons. Also, this is something that's got me excited. The Resident Evil 4 HD project is done. Officially done. Holy shit. I remember hearing about this like years ago. That these absolute legends were working on this to completely redo the textures and stuff for Resident Evil 4. And it looks amazing. I downloaded it last night. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. But it does more than just fixes the textures. Like if you look through the README file after you download it, they actually have a menu that does a lot of fixes for the game. Fixes some frame rate issues, some audio issues. There's even an option to change the camera control so you can actually like... So Resident Evil 4 was on a tank system, so moving the camera didn't turn your character, it just turned the camera. Now they changed, you can actually control the character with the camera controls, kind of like Resident Evil 5. So that's really cool. But you can just turn those on and off, which is awesome. I love it. They even fixed some of the there's an FOV slider now that was in the original game with this mod. It's dope. This would be really cool to check out. I don't know if Pickles would be into it because she doesn't really like Resident Evil.
Is there zombies in it?
This one, no.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's a bunch of Spaniards. They yell at you in Spanish.
Oh. So like at home. Got it.
I'm not Spaniard. I'm Mexican, but okay.
I mean, I'm at my home.
Yeah, their
My
archive goes all the way back to 2014, so they've been at this for quite some time.
Dude, and like there's this video I saw where these guys are working on and they were talking about the process. These guys legit like went to Spain and took pictures of assets, the same areas, because when Resident Evil 4 was being developed, they took a lot of the team to Spain to get pictures of castles and pictures of textures to use to the game. These developers went to those same locations to get those same pictures to reuse them for this mod. Um, a lot of assets had to be redone. Even the pre-rendered cutscenes all got a facelift too. These guys went above and beyond to get this out there, and they released it for free. It's a fucking download though. Like there's 18 parts of this texture pack you have to download. Each
Yeah.
part's like 2 gigs, so it's hefty. It's really hefty. If you got the time to do it, it took me about I want to say an hour and a half to download everything, get everything set up, get it running. But an hour and a half from like deciding I want to download this to playing it is what it took. But it
I'm gonna
looks
get
really
the
good.
I'm gonna download the torrent. I think that might be easy.
Yeah, I should have done it with the torrent. I don't know why I didn't. I was just downloading everything individually.
Yeah,
But yeah, it
this will
looks
get
really
me to
good.
actually get back. This will get me to play this game. I think.
It's really cool, and it has a menu in it. So if you hit F1 when you boot it up, or any time while you're playing, you can actually it brings up an option menu to change other options that weren't in the original game. So things like an FOV slider, mouse sensitivity, controller options, like more specific controller options. There's a lot of stuff in there that's really cool. Like definitely check it out. I'm probably gonna end up like replaying it now with that texture pack, and maybe Pickles would want to watch me play it. Maybe
Are you gonna buy it so I can watch on the TV, or do I have to watch on your computer?
maybe on my computer.
Absolutely not. I'm not gonna watch.
You know you
Maybe
can just stream your Steam stuff to your TV.
Freaking how? I don't have a Steam Deck or anything, or like I don't have any device plugged in my TV that would allow that.
Well they had it was called a Steam Link, which it was basically like a Chromecast but for Steam. And you would just plug it into your TV, and you can
Is that even still
access.
available?
Well, the thing is, yes and no. They did a huge dump on them. They were giving them away for like $1. Like literally,
Well,
like people were
fuck.
buying like 6 of them for their whole house.
Well,
Uh,
fuck. I wish I'd known about that. I would have bought one.
yeah, it was like the same thing
Can
with
you
like
even
the
find
Steam
one now?
controller. They were like getting rid of them. You
Yeah,
can probably
everywhere
still
online
get
they're like
them.
$50, $60, a hundred
Oh,
bucks.
yeah,
There's
they
some
just.
used ones that are like 30. Maybe. We'll see.
I think there's other ways to do it now, but um, that was a real popular like easy way to do it because they were just giving them
I'll
shits
look into
away.
some options. I'll look into some options. If I can do that, would you watch me play it?
yeah, I
Yeah?
would. I would
Yeah.
watch.
That'd be fun.
Maybe I'll learn some Spanish along the way.
You just learn to say shit like,
Get off my lawn.
no, I'm gonna kill
Oh.
you. That's the most common thing. I'm gonna kill you. Or kill them. Or I'm
Oh.
behind you, idiot. That's a really fun one, actually. That's a memory unlocked here. So, I speak Spanish, not perfectly, but I speak it conversationally. Um, but the guy is like talking Spanish, and it's really creepy the shit they're saying. Even if you don't understand it, it's really creepy. But sometimes they'll like talk shit to you. Like I was playing the game, and the guy was literally like, "I'm right behind you, you idiot." And I turned around, and sure enough, there he was, like about to fuck me up. But it's a cool little thing. Like if you speak Spanish, the game, like the experience in the game is like enhanced substantially. God, I love Resident Evil 4. I'm gonna play that now. I'm gonna play that after the show. Um, but yeah, this is cool. I love this project. Resident Evil 4 is like probably one of, if not my favorite game, like ever. I always look for an excuse to buy that, play that game. I bought that game Oh god, how many times I bought that game? I bought it twice on PS2, once on PS3. I bought it on fucking iOS when I was in high school.
Oh,
I bought it on Wii, on Switch, on PC. I bought that game at least like 7, 8 times. Like I love this fucking game, and this HD project is gonna be like the definitive version of the game, the definitive way to play it, and I'm excited.
are they not doing an
I'm excited it's going
official
down.
Capcom HD version of this?
So there is already an HD version. So here's what's fucked up, dude. You can go onto Steam right now, and Capcom released Resident Evil 4 Ultimate Edition on PC back in like 2015, 2016. And that's supposed to be like the definitive version that Capcom released, right? The problem with it is the textures are still fucking garbage. It still uses the textures are better, definitely, than what they were back on the PS2, but they're still using those same textures, just upscaled. So they look really bad. A lot of UI elements look really blurry. Um, there's a lot of issues with the frame rate. Apparently there's an issue with like objects falling faster than they should with the frame rate being higher, but I never noticed it. But there's a lot of issues when they released this HD edition that this team basically went in to fix. And on top of not just fixing the textures and stuff in the models, they also fixed, they added more gameplay options. The game didn't have an option to disable VSync, and you can do that now with this mod. Um, it's a very limited PC port, which is really frustrating. It was still, which is embarrassing because it's the fucking best way to play the game. It's still like not a perfect way to play it, but it's the close to perfect that officially Capcom's released. So to see this HD project that these guys did, where they went back and redid all the textures by hand. They actually went to places in Spain because the guys are all from Spain. I don't know if you checked out the the website, but it has two different languages. It's set for English and for Spanish.
Yeah.
Even the English video is in Spanish, just with English subtitles, because the guys are all from Spain. They're all a Spanish team, and I can tell they're from Spain because when they say Spanish, they don't say Español, they say Castellano, which is like Castilian Spanish. Um, so that's really cool. Just a fun little cultural fact there. But they would actually go to these places in Spain, get pictures of these textures to use in the game, and they were taken with high fidelity 4K cameras. This is actually the only way to play Resident Evil 4 in 4K, by the way. That'll be cool to check out. These dudes put a lot of work into it, not just fixing the texture. They went to the pre-rendered cutscenes, redid all the cutscenes, higher end models now, so they're not pre-rendered anymore, so they don't look like shit, which is a huge problem with I think Separate Ways, the Ada campaign, because they use these garbage pre-rendered cutscenes that ran at like 480p. And this is all in the original. This is all in the HD release that Capcom did, and these guys just went in and fixed all of it. It took them like fucking 5 years to do it, but they did it. And I'm excited. This is awesome. This gets me so excited, and I can't wait to play this. I downloaded it last night. I didn't have any chance to try it out, so I'll probably play it later today. Might stream it tonight, actually. That'd be cool. Would you guys watch
Yeah.
that if I stream that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to set up my computer though.
No.
Yeah, this looks awesome. I'm excited for this. I've been following these guys for a while. This is a project that like I knew about, but I knew it was gonna take forever, so I purposely didn't like kill myself like listening to it every time they did a new announcement. I would just stay away from it, wait till like some major news team picked it up and talk about their progress. I could catch up on it. I could catch up on it every year or two is when I would catch up on it. And it's cool to see that it's actually done now. God, this is cool. And Capcom is working on a new remake of Resident Evil 4, so it's good to see the original RE4 getting some love until Capcom just abandons it for this new remake they're doing.
All right. There's your Resident Evil hour.
Every time Resident Evil 4 comes up, I talk about it way longer than it needs to be talked about. I love this game, dude. I'm not going to apologize.
Sorry.
My wife's apologizing for me. So we got some new trailers to look at. Some really cool, exciting games. Ghostwire Tokyo got an official gameplay trailer. For the longest time, I didn't fucking know what this game was, what it was about, what kind of game it was going to be.
Nobody did.
I'm not gonna, this trailer's got me excited, man.
It looks good. It looks
It looks
really
good. It looks like Doom mixed with like Doctor Strange, and I'm okay with that.
But like, if Doom was like super slow paced and uh, this game looks really slow and easy. I don't know.
It didn't look that easy to me. I saw some more extended gameplay, and like it didn't look that slow.
Looks really slow.
I think it's the same gameplay I saw. But this looks cool.
This is the only
like, I would
gameplay
play
they
this.
put out. But
I think I saw something else then, because I saw
it's a lot
something
of
else.
sneaking. He like there's a lot of sneaking and like stealthing, and then getting caught, and a lot of like 1v1 or like 1v2 sections. Like there's not a lot of like, if you're like Doom is like you're moving a lot. You never stop in Doom. But in this, it's like you're really like stopping, like charging up your attacks, because everything's done with like spells and hand signals, and
Which is super cool. That looks so unique. Like,
but I don't know, the demand for instant, like the demand that Doom has you
for the instant
require.
gratification.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like the way you need to play a Doom is not. It doesn't look like you would play this in that same, like you're not gonna be circle strafing and jumping, and just you never stop in Doom. But in this, you're like,
I hear what you mean. Yeah, I was thinking more like in the animations. How the animations are very like visceral, especially with like some of the other sneaking sections later. Where he's getting like all up close. Like the finishers are very like detailed animations. I like this a lot. I mean, I like Japanese like yokai mythology. I think it looks really cool. I like how they're using it in a more modern setting. I think this looks neat. I would play the hell out of this. And hey, baby, there's no zombies, so
No, ghosts are fine. I'm down with the ghosties. Zombies, no.
what do you consider
you want to see me like
zombies? I told one of my friends that The Last of Us didn't have zombies because they're infected, not zombies. But then he was like, "That's a zombie, motherfucker."
I guess it depends on what you define as a zombie. If you want to talk about like a living dead like zombie,
Yeah.
or is a zombie just any sort of infection where somebody bites you and then you turn into them?
Yeah.
Then yeah,
Both are zombies.
I guess it depends. The term zombie is like so.
I can't. Ever since, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of crap from this, but ever since I saw Shaun of the Dead, I can't. It's supposed to be like Dawn of the Dead, but like funny.
Yeah.
Supposed to be comedy. No, it scared the crap out of me. I had nightmares. Ever since then, I just no, zombies are a no for me.
So Shaun of the Dead's a funny movie. What people don't understand is that it's still a serious zombie movie.
It's scary.
Yeah, it's still a serious zombie movie.
It's scary, but this with the ghost, I'm down with that. Ooh, look at that one. And that one. And that one. Ooh, never mind. Hold on. That's
They're
crazy.
all
I like
cool
that.
designs. I like it.
Yeah, all the creatures in here look really neat.
Are they like all based off of like
yokai? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I like learning. Learn as I go. And fight the ghost.
Yeah, it's super neat. I love it. That's one of the things I loved about Neo, because Neo and Neo 2 use a lot of like yokai mythology, and they're fucking creepy as shit. like seeing them rendered in such like high fidelity and supposed to be a more realistic environment. These yokai are fucking terrifying, dude. They're so goddamn creepy, and this game's doing the same thing, but in a more modern set. I dig it. I fucks with it. I think this is cool.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a survival horror game, or is it like an action horror game?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of action here. I mean,
Yeah,
survival horror, you don't really have a lot of means to fight back. So this gives you a lot of tools to kill shit with. So, which I prefer. I like being able to combat shit. So,
I like it too. Like people, that's why I can't get into like Amnesia or
yeah.
any of those games because there's no way to fight back. And people are like, well, it's scarier when you can't fight back. No, it's not. Not in a video game. And here's why. Because combat adds another layer to the gameplay. You know, games like Resident Evil, the game isn't killing zombies in the original Resident Evil games. The goal of the game is to like get out of there. You know, solve puzzles, find keys. And the combat is another layer to it. Because now you have to manage your resources. You have ammo you need to worry about. Oh, that ammo takes place in my inventory now. Am I going to drop the ammo to carry more health? Or should I drop the health and ammo to carry this key I need? Am I going to come back for it? Can I fight my way through if I have to come back for it? Like, that's another layer. By having combat in the game, that's another layer of strategy that the game incorporates. Games like Amnesia, there's like, oh, just hide from everything. No, it doesn't give you the same vibe. Like I don't think it's as scary because I know I could just hide under a bed and the enemy will walk away from me. And plus, if you die in Amnesia, you just start back up in the same fucking room. So where's the penalty anyway? Let's be honest. If I died in Resident Evil, I'm starting back from my last fucking save point, which could have been like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, save points are a limited resource, so don't save scum or else you won't have it when you need it. Like anyone who can like look at like Amnesia and say like, oh, this is scarier than Resident Evil because you can't shoot the bad guys is a fucking idiot. But
I think it's
whatever.
scarier than Resident Evil, but not because of the you can't shoot. It's scarier because I think the horror is just better in that game than Resident Evil.
You played Resident Evil 2 remake, and you're gonna tell me that the horror in Amnesia is scarier than that.
Uh, yes, easily.
You're a fucking liar. You're
There's nothing
that's a
scary about
bad
Resident
thing.
Evil.
I think it's mechanically it's scarier, and that's why I like it. Because the fear isn't oh spooky thing in my face. The fear is like I need to get from point A to point B. There's shit in my way. I'm almost out of ammo, and if I die, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to like do it all again. I
Yeah,
think that's the fear I feel,
the
and I like
situation
that.
is scary, but Amnesia is scary because the atmosphere is scarier. The like there can be nothing happening in Amnesia, but just the anticipation of something that might happen is terrifying. Like it's the same reason why Layers of Fear is one of the scariest games I ever played. There's nothing in that game that attacks you ever. There's nothing physical in that game. But it's just the atmosphere, the audio design, the visual design, like everything or surrounding that game is like, oh my god, I'm so fucking terrified. Like the pictures that just like there's like creepy pictures in it that's just like this is a creepy picture. I don't know. I want to look at this. Like it's it's scarier than
I can
anything that Resident Evil has done, in my
I can
opinion.
see
But
that. I can see that appeal then. The atmosphere is something I definitely Resident Evil. It has good atmosphere, but compared to
yeah,
games like Amnesia, compared to games like Layers of Fear, it's not the same.
yeah,
But I'll give you that. Like I like more like mechanical fear. I like the anxiety I get from like I don't have enough ammo to deal with this problem. Do I run away from it? Or do I need to drop this to carry something else? Like that's the stuff that I like.
yeah,
That mechanical fear that as the player when you're watching a horror movie and you're like, oh, don't go down there. That's one thing. That's the type of fear you get from atmospheric horror. But the fear I'm talking about is like, oh shit, I gotta go down there. Like
uh,
that's what I like. I
but
don't know.
yeah,
What about you?
Ghostwire,
What about you, baby?
Ghostwire
What do you
Tokyo.
think?
what do I think about horror
Yeah,
games?
just in general.
I can't play them because they're scary. um, I don't know. I get really bad anxiety because I'm just like, oh god, I gotta go down there, and like I'm crying at the same time. I again, I just like watching people, and then me being me, I'm just like, I told you not to go down there. You dumb. You had to go down there. You went down there. Look at you. You're dead.
I tried
Dead
to
as
get her to
hell.
play Resident Evil 5 with me, and it was the same problem. She was, there's no zombies in this game. They're not zombies. They're like infected.
That's a zombie.
And the second like some African like threw something at her, she was like, "Nope, I'm done. This is a zombie game." I think it was when it grabbed you and it's like mouth turned to like a monster and tried to eat you. You're like, "Nope, that's a zombie game."
That's a zombie. Anything that's trying to eat me and was like, "Bleh," that's a zombie.
No, Ghostwire
Well,
looks really cool.
Ghostwire coming out on March
Ghostwire.
25th, so next month.
Ooh, birthdays.
Yeah.
Cool.
My birthday's in March, so it might be a little birthday present for me. I'll pick it up for myself.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna buy it.
This will be on
You gotta look
PS5
at.
and PC, so
I mean, I got a PC, but I'm a PS5 PC. We also got to look at Gran Turismo 7 during the Sony State of Play.
Ooh.
This looks incredible. Every time a new Gran Turismo comes out, it's just here's a graphical showcase what the PS5 can do or the newest PlayStation system can do.
yeah.
And this looks crazy.
Oh my gosh,
So,
that looks real.
This game is a perfect example of this just is not for me.
Yeah.
Like,
What?
this is like I know it's good. I know it's great. But it's like the equivalent of watching world class badminton. Like, yeah, these players are the best of in their league at what they do, but
But it's a sport you don't give a fuck about.
yeah, I don't give a fuck about what they're doing. And this is why, like, this when you say you don't like driving games, Rick, I'm like, yeah, this is a driving game, right? But something like Burnout is completely fucking different than this. Something like Forza is completely different from this. This is a driving game that's just about fucking cars, dude. Like, and the enthusiast level of like car shit and car history and all of that. Like, and anything that has nothing to do with the cars is that fuck it. Like, menus, we're giving you menus and we're giving you cars, dude. Okay, we're not gonna like jazz up anything about the extra presentation wise. Like, we're giving you menus and cars. There's people in it, but fuck the people. It's about the cars and like driving them.
I think that's my problem with like racing games. Like I think of all racing games like this. I know they're not, but
no, this is like the extreme level, like of like a car game.
yeah, I don't want to shit on anyone who does like these. Like if you're a big car nut,
I do like these.
yeah, I know you like them.
I'm actually very excited for this.
Yeah, I know you like it. Your dad's like super into the Gran Turismo games too, right?
Yeah, I just feel like nostalgic right now because I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that coffee cup. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, a menu. Oh my good, my girl. No, like this looks like a lot of fun. I like the how beautiful it looks too. It's like each year when they come out with these new games or whatever, they come out with a new Gran Turismo, it just looks better and better.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like if someone would buy me a PS5, anyone, would buy me a
I wouldn't even buy me a PS5. Baby.
You know what? It looks like I'm gonna have to find someone who can. I mean, I would play this honestly, because I do like cars. I wish I knew more about cars, but I like cars, and I would play this just so I could pretend I'm sitting in the little cafe.
Yeah,
this looks really cool though. Like graphically speaking,
it looks really cool.
It
looks
impressive.
really good. Like,
yeah.
This is one game that needs to be on PC too.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, because there's nothing to this degree of quality for a car game on any other platform. It's just, it sucks that you have to buy a PS5.
Well, yeah, which is crazy to me. Like, I can't imagine if like a Gran Turismo game was developed for PC with the hardware that we have now. Fuck, it would look incredible, dude.
But like, look at this fucking scene, dude. It's just, it looks so bad.
I feel like I'm at the mall.
Yeah, a mall with like one texture on all the walls and floors.
Look at us. You
can tell that they don't really, anything not having to do with the cars themselves, just they don't really give
You can see the
any
textures. Like, it
attention.
looks like it's crazy how like realistic the cars look, and then you look at like the
Yeah.
models for the mall, and it's like, oh, that's less realistic.
What are you talking about? That look real to me. That's a real
Okay.
light in that escalator.
Would you get like confused with this though? If I showed you a picture of this, would you be like, oh, it's a real mall, or would you think that's a game?
Honestly, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty. Where is that at?
Really?
Yeah, but that's just me. I don't really pay attention to games, but I think this looks pretty nifty. I
It's
would play
just
it, or I'd
for
tell my
me
dad
it's
to
the
play it.
menus. It's the menus for me. Like there's half of this is just cars and the other half is fucking menus. Just menu after menu. Like I don't want to just play menu simulator. Uh
Taking like these history facts though, like that's fun. Love
sure.
history. That's cool.
I'm not a big history buff, especially when it comes to cars. I don't know much
I'm the
about
same way.
cars. Yeah, I just don't like if I'm playing a video game, I want, a
A
video
video game.
game.
Yeah.
I don't want
I
to
hear
get
ya. And like I can see the appeal of this. I can see like there's definitely some people who would like this, but keep in mind, at the end of the day, this is a PS5 game. This is going to be a
yeah.
$70 game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a huge asking price, at least for me, someone who's like, I could see getting this for like maybe like 40, $30, but full price 70.
That's a little too pricey. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it looks really nice, but for a game about cars and menus and history of menus and cars,
The history of
70
menus.
bucks is a little too much.
Yeah.
I would play a game for the history of menus. But then like when you actually get to like the game that's there, I'm done with like track racing.
Yeah.
Uh like I don't want to be constrained to a track anymore. And that's also like another one of my things. Like Forza Horizon just lets you go anywhere. You can off road. You can just do all kinds of stuff. Just you're free to just explore, and it looks beautiful at the same time. This just seems so much more limiting. But at the same
Yeah.
time, I understand that this is what a lot of people just want. This a lot of people just want this.
I
Uh,
think the big appeal of this too is that this uses like real cars. Like they have the licenses to put these actual car models in here.
Yes, they do.
And they put a lot of work into like making them handle virtual like they would in real life. So
Yeah.
if you're
yeah,
a car buff and you want to know what like I don't know, like an old Ford Model T feels like, you got that
yeah.
with this, at least as close as you can get without like actually getting one taken out on a track. And for that appeal, I can see, where people would find value there. But that's not for me. That is not for me.
It's
I want to do
straight up
crazy shit.
simulation. It's like
Yeah, which is
Microsoft
fine.
Flight Sim almost levels of
Yeah.
but like even Flight Sim you can kind of get, you can get a little crazy in Flight Sim. It's not like you're not constrained to like specific airports or anything like that. Uh yeah, I don't know. It'd
Yeah,
be
like I
nice
said,
if
I can see
they
the appeal of this for some people, but this is not my cup of tea.
yeah. Really don't
I
know what to
like
say about
it.
this.
All right.
What if I
That looked
have you
cool.
seen Forza Motorsport? Have you seen that?
The newest for I saw some gameplay for it, but I don't think Pickles has seen it.
I don't even know what that is.
So Forza is like
Oh,
Microsoft because Gran Turismo's for PlayStation. Forza is like Xbox's answer to Gran
here's what you
Turismo.
have on in Forza. Now, for me, I like the over the topness. Like, cause sometimes I don't know, Gran Turismo is just it's too vanilla. Uh, so like the thing I like about Forza is just that it gets like you can go like on the street. You can go off road. You can climb mountains. You can jump in a volcano. Uh,
I mean, yes to all those things.
and it's just
I
I don't
I'm
know. You as a Gran Turismo fan, what do you've seen both of these now? What do you think about this one?
I I honestly think again it depends on what kind of
His license
driving
plate
I
says
guess you like.
sausage.
Um like this is more fun for like what that guy did. Like that's what I would do. I'd be driving into everything because I don't care. I don't value the character's life at all. Um, but I think Gran Turismo, that's like, to me personally, that's like relaxing. You know, you go around the track, you try to beat everybody, you know, or you do like the little time trials and you race against yourself. And it's like the constant noise of the car just going around the track over and over. It sounds very relaxing to me. So that's why I like Gran Turismo. Not to mention, I like all the cars you can get, but this would probably be more fun for me. Like, he's in the desert. He's not even on the road. He's just like, look at me, I'm free. Oh, there's the road. He's back. Okay. But like again, he's gonna go in that volcano right there. Or no,
Yeah.
or not. But you know, you can just kind of drive wherever. And
Okay,
I mean, that's how I drive in.
This looks like a lot.
That's how I drive in
Holy
real
shit.
life. I don't pay attention to the roads. I do. I do what I want. So this to me is like more fun.
Yeah, like these
Gran
games are
Turismo is more pretty.
yeah, like they're very two totally different people, really, or they're totally different games because one is just dedicated to the realism and the presentation and the history and the art of
Yeah.
cars, whereas this one's just like fucking no, just get out there and run people over and tear down the trees and just climb this mountain and jump in the volcano and drive on the beach and fuck up people's day and like.
Yes. I think that
But that was the
this
thing.
game
Like,
right here would be more fun.
there, the last Gran Turismo game was Gran Turismo Sport, and people were so fucking that you get penalized for not driving like a human, and like you actively get penalized for like, hey, you're driving too close to this guy. You're gonna penalize you 37 seconds, and it's like,
Oh,
come on, just let me
what?
I
fucking
remember
drive.
that. Yeah.
Oh my
Like,
god.
like it penalized you for driving like poor, not even poorly, but like, hey, you're going too fast around this corner. You lost 12 seconds. Like,
Oh
jeez,
yeah, you
man.
know what they do? They do. If you
Yeah, it's supposed to be
like how they do at the racetracks.
yeah, it's like oh god, how can I describe it? It's like trying to compare like God, it's almost as much a performance as it is like a race. Like you're trying to
Yeah.
race, but you're also like trying to perform a little bit too and like look graceful while you do it. But with this, it's like get from point A to point B as fast as you can.
It's very
Yeah.
much get fucked kind of deal. Or Gran Turismo's just like, no, you went over that little bump minus 20 seconds for
Yeah.
you, sir.
Yeah.
Or add 20 seconds or whatever. You know, because I remember that when my dad would play it, and then like it shows you, it's like, oh man, they added 20 more seconds or whatever to my time. I'm like, why? But this looks more fun. It's like, if I want to go mess up someone's day, I can.
Yeah, this actually looks really cool. Is this just on Xbox or is it on Game Pass for PC too?
It's on game launched on everything. Game Pass,
Ooh,
yeah,
I might download
everything.
this on PC then. It's on Game
And
Pass.
you can still swoop up your car like you can in Gran Turismo. Look at
Yeah.
that. He's gonna get the thing for the car.
Yeah, you can do it's basically it uses all licensed cars too. It's like the same thing. I don't think it has as many licensed cars as Gran Turismo, but is that Jurassic Park? Wait a minute. Is that what I just saw there?
Wait, what?
He just got a
Is that the
plane.
gates to Jurassic Park? Oh no, that's something else. Is it?
Says,
It
welcome
says
to the park.
it says the
That legit
park.
looks like the gates to Jurassic Park, just without the
Yeah.
logos and stuff on it.
Yeah. Interesting.
That is what the fuck? That is okay.
Oh. Anyway, we're talking about Gran Turismo here, so
Yeah, so that's happening. I mean, if you got a PS5, what the fuck else are you gonna play? Let's be
Yeah, well,
honest
exactly.
here.
Got a lot of
I
options.
play it.
That comes out March 5th.
We al-
4th.
Yep.
Ooh, birthday.
We also got a trailer for Shadow Warrior 3. Its release date March 1st. This looks incredible. God damn it. I love Shadow Warrior 3. Every time I see more gameplay of this, it looks good. But I will be hesitant because Serious Sam 4 looked good too. So, you know,
Yeah.
Devolver. I love Devolver, but Serious Sam 4 was, god damn it, that was disappointing. But this looks good though. Shadow Warrior 3 looks really good. It looks like it's gonna scratch that itch that kind of Doom left behind. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
Plus,
that
the Shadow War
seems.
games are fucking funny. Like, Lo Wang is fucking hilarious. He's a walking dick joke, that man.
um, yeah, they didn't show any much actual gameplay here. This is more just like they're announcing the release date, but
Which I'm okay with, because we got gameplay, like, earlier when they first announced it, and it
yeah.
looked incredible.
They showed another character too, who's like she's like a magician. She's like using like
Yeah.
magic spells and shit, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the actual gameplay of this game. I will say that. So
You saw the gameplay.
I
Like,
saw it, but I didn't know there was like another character who has like spells. Like that's something I didn't know. Like I saw the gameplay, but I didn't see a lot of it. I don't think. Uh, 'Cause she seems overpowered god tier witch. But
environmental. This is checking, like, all those boxes for me, dude. Like,
yeah. But yeah, this is
oh, I forgot I
definitely
had a wall running, too, yeah.
comes out March 1st, so I'm definitely gonna play this. Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna play
because
it too. Throw some gameplay up on
each
this
game they
bitch.
release is like different. Like this is the third one, but it's like the second one was totally. The second one was more like a Diablo. It was more like a Borderlands,
Yeah.
where this one's more like a Doom, like a Doom Eternal, I guess.
Which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I love this. Put some gameplay up on this bitch. Show the people what this game looks like.
Yeah, let me see if I can
Would
find
you watch me
something.
play this game, baby? You
Uh,
watch me play Doom.
I will not comment because I do not remember that I commented. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember what she did yesterday, honestly. That's how you do it, man. That's
It
very
looks like it's like Doom mixed with Titanfall mixed with like Bulletstorm, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, yeah, Bulletstorm, a lot of Bulletstorm. But I don't know,
uh,
I kind of like the Diablo stuff in the second game. Like that's my jam.
Yeah. I never played the second game, which is funny because like I had it on GOG. They gave it out for free one week,
Yeah,
and it's on Game Pass. I never played Shadow Warrior 2. I never even finished the first Shadow Warrior either, though.
the first one was
The first
more
Shadow Warriors, yeah, it
not
was more
bad, not bad.
grounded.
Yeah, it was
It
more
was it's
grounded.
not bad. It's just like it's trying to be like a more grounded, serious, not serious, but
It was trying to be like the
I mean, there's
first
no.
game, but just modernized a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what I was trying to do. And it does that really well. Don't get me wrong, it's a solid game, but when you compare it to like other like what's the term now? Boomer shooters that have come out since then, it hasn't aged quite as well, especially with games like Doom Eternal kind of mixing things up.
Yeah,
Like this looks incredible. Like this looks so good. The grappling hook looks really fun. The wall running looks good. It's got a bunch of. I love good movement in first person shooters, man. I don't know where this trend started. Like every shooter needs to have like crazy air dashes and wall running
Call of
and
Duty,
sliding.
Call of
Was
Duty.
it from Call of Duty?
One of them, one of the Call of Duties, had all that stuff, and then Titanfall too, which was made by the guys that did it in Call of Duty. So
But this stuff looks incredible. Like the air jumping, the air dashing, the swinging. Like, this looks cool. Like I fuck with this hard, dude. Like even Doom Eternal, like a lot of people were worried about like they're being platforming it, but the platforming was solid. I really liked platforming in Doom Eternal. I
I
feel like I'm
just
gonna like
wish,
it in this too.
I just wish we had this plus the Diablo stuff in the second. Like that stuff was so, it was so unique in that game. Like mixing it with like an FPS like that, even though like Borderlands kind of did it, but it was like way better than Borderlands though.
Yeah, this looks cool. I want to check this out. I haven't played Shadow Warrior 2 enough to like comment on it, but I'll probably try it one day.
You would like it
I'll
because I mean, it's like Borderlands but good.
I thought Borderlands was pretty good. The humor sucked. Is at least
Yeah,
funnier than Borderlands. Well, a lot of things are funnier than Borderlands. Like whatever.
it's not as like verbose as Borderlands. Like they're not like talking all the time, which is Like Borderlands has its moments, but there's two. They just never stop.
Nobody shuts the fuck up in Borderlands. This is the problem,
Yeah.
dude. Like, they do the Robin Williams thing where they throw a bunch of jokes, but the problem is that unlike Robin Williams, most of them don't stick.
Yeah.
With Robin Williams, like he makes like 100 jokes, maybe one or two of them are like, eh. Like for 100 references, 100 jokes, maybe one or two of them are like, eh. It's the opposite with Borderlands. Like so many, just there's so many times in Borderlands, I'm like, dude, just shut the fuck up and let me play this goddamn game. Like it's one thing for a game to like slow everything down and stop you to like do story shit. It's another for a game to stop you and slow you down to practice this Type 5 on you. Like it hurts. It hurts with Borderlands, dude. Enough about that. This game looks good. I'll play the fuck out of this.
Oh, Leo's in the chat. He said Advanced Warfare and Blops 3, Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare was kind of like the tail end of it. I think it was like Advanced Warfare. I think at that point, like Titanfall was already out.
Yeah.
But Advanced Warfare definitely, that's one of my like favorite Call of Duties. Like everyone hates it because of the movement, but that shit was like so good. So good.
I've played a Call of Duty in so long, so I don't know.
Either. I think Infinite Warfare was the last one I played, and then I bought the new one and then didn't play it because Activision.
You got to look at speaking of movement shooters, you got to look at Apex Legends Defiance.
Yeah.
I never played Apex.
Really?
I can honestly say I've never played Apex. I downloaded it, but I never played it.
Dude, we should play it
I don't know.
at some point. It's good.
Should we really? What do you think,
good.
baby? You think this game looks cool?
This game?
Yeah, Apex.
I wouldn't play it, but y'all go ahead. I can't do shooting games. It moves too fast for me, and it's like my brain can't keep up.
Yeah.
But their outfits look cool. Give you 10 points for that.
I will admit, Apex has some like A+ character designs. Like I love all the designs of Apex. I'm gonna come around and say it. I think the heroes in Apex look cooler than Overwatch. There, I said it.
Definitely.
Because it leans more like the sci-fi stuff. Overwatch is more like sci-fi fantasy, which is fine.
Yeah.
But this leans harder into like the sci-fi cyberpunk like aesthetic, and I like that a little bit more.
I think they're showing off there's a new game mode, seasonal game mode called Control.
Oh, that's that 3v3 mode, right? That you're talking about? Or the 3v3v3 mode?
I don't know if this one's 3v3v3. Maybe it is. But it's more like it's basically like the Call of Duty mode of like Control.
Which could be fun.
Do they have the kind of background that Overwatch has? So Overwatch did start as like a fantasy MMO.
Yeah.
But this did not. This just, I think they just had, this started, well, the background of Apex is Titanfall.
Yeah, so it takes place in the Titanfall universe, right?
Yeah.
That was like a selling point when it first came out. Now nobody gives a fuck because it's way bigger than Titanfall. Which is, I still haven't played Titanfall. I still yet to play it. Everyone tells me Titanfall is like good. Just skip one, go right to two.
It's good.
It's on Game Pass, right?
Yeah. Well, through the EA stuff, but yeah.
Might check
you can just buy that. That game's like pretty cheap now.
It was free it's like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks cool. Like, I would play this. I would have fun with this.
Well, yeah, because this isn't like a battle royale mode. It's more of like a shooter mode, and it's good.
I'm okay with. I like really like hectic shooters like this. I don't know what it is, but really crazy shooters. Like Quake Champions. I fuck with Quake Champions hard during the heyday when everyone was playing that. And I kind of died off and the rest of the community did. But Quake Champions is some of the most fun I've had playing a shooter in a long time. And this looks like it's just more of that with these crazy champions, these crazy abilities. And the fact they took away from the battle royale stuff and now it's like a 3v, it's like an actual like competitive mode. Okay, this might get me to like bite the bullet and give it a shot.
It's pretty good. Even the battle royale parts are pretty good. I know a lot of people are salty on like battle royale shit, but this game it deserves the recognition it's getting. It's good. Bro Jerobi in the chat. Never seen you before. Welcome here. I don't know.
Yo,
Apex
bro,
is good.
Jerobi, what's up, man? I always love seeing new faces in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, those of you just joining, we do this live every Saturday. Again, we're doing a little bit different. I got my wife Pickles here with us.
Hello, Jerobi.
But
And friends, everyone else. Sorry.
that's all right. But yeah, Apex looks really cool, and this new like mode looks really fun too. Okay, I'll bite. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. We also got a trailer for a new Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl character. Shredder is coming to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Which I wasn't expecting, honestly. Like, I've never played Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I've heard it's actually mechanically like very sound.
Yeah.
And Shredder
really,
looks fucking cool.
Is he who in Smash is he compared to? He looks like a Ganondorf.
He looks like a Ganondorf, yeah. He's a lot faster than a normal Ganondorf.
Yeah. Oh, that's a short trailer. Wow.
Yeah, it is. I want to play Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl because of all the characters it has, but the game's like cheap as fuck. I don't know if you guys know this, but the game doesn't use any of the original licensed music because they can't. They have to do these like weird royalty-free sound alikes. None of the characters are voice acted at all.
Oh wow.
So there's no voice acting in this game. And yeah, that fucking sucks. No alternate costumes for any of the characters.
I mean, they have like costumes, right? Like Shaggy has that.
Now
like,
they do.
Enter the fist, into the
Shaq
dragon.
in this game. You're thinking.
That's Cartoon Network.
Yeah, you're thinking of that Warner Brothers crossover game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Man,
This is the Nickelodeon crossover game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How many of these are there? Fuck this game, dude.
Right. Yeah, dude, this game came out like earlier last year, I want to say, like mid last year, late last year. And there was a lot of hype around it. I think the Rivals of Ether devs were working with it. So it's got a very, competitively speaking, it's very complex. It's got a very competitive scene. And there's a lot of tech in here you can work with if you want to get into it competitively. The problem is, it's cheap as fuck. There's no alternative costumes. They added in some costumes for some characters, but they're basically just hats, so there's not changes to the base model. They're just adding stuff onto the model to differentiate them. There's no voice acting for any of the characters. They can't use any of the licensed music. Yeah, but the game also came out. It was only like $40 when it dropped, though. But still, like
40 is still a lot.
$20. It is a lot. It is a lot. I agree, especially since you got games like Brawlhalla that are free to play. Games like Rivals of Ether that are available on everything for like $20. If you want a platform fighter, there's other options to do it. This game came out on Switch. If you don't already have Smash Brothers on Switch, why the fuck are you buying this? So like, let's be honest here.
I mean, for like kids, these characters would be more recognizable than like, you know, some of the history video game characters that you get with Smash, but
yeah, maybe, but this is like, and the worst part is like mechanically speaking, it looks solid. Like,
yeah,
the gameplay looks really good. Like, it looks really fun. It looks really technical. I really like what I'm seeing here, but just knowing like how little content there is, like I can't justify buying it.
I just can't believe that. I thought Shaggy was in this. I thought this was that game.
No, that's God, what the fuck do they call it?
Is that Unverse? Game out?
Crossverse? No, it's not yet.
Oh, the WB. Oh yeah, it's called like something.
Yeah, it's gonna have like all those WB franchises. It's got like Batman in it, Superman's in it, Garnet from Steven Universe is in it. Multiverses. Yeah, this looks cool, baby. Check this out. You'll love this.
Checking it out. Bugs, and I don't know who that girl is. Why is Steven so huge?
That girl that's Arya Stark from Game of
Game of
Thrones,
Thrones, yeah.
which
Oh,
I didn't even realize was WB. I remember being like,
So WB owns the licensing rights to it. So because this Arya Stark is based off of Arya Stark from the series, they can get away with it. um, but yeah, but this looks really cool. Like this looks amazing, honestly. This
yeah,
looks, technically speaking, it looks a lot more technical than we were seeing with the Nickelodeon All Stars. And the gimmick with this, I would only want to say gimmick because it's legitimately like a really cool gameplay feature, is the game's designed around 2v2 gameplay. So it's built around like having a partner, buffing your partner, saving them if they're about to go off the edge, using them to help you set up combos and abilities and stuff. Like this game is built around like 2v2 gameplay, which is something I haven't seen in a platform fighter yet. So that's already super interesting to me. And the fact that they have this huge franchise to pull from, WB's got stuff like, they got DC Comics, so you have characters like Batman, Harley Quinn. They own Cartoon Network, so they have characters like, they have characters like Tom and Jerry, fucking Jake the Dog, Shaggy from fucking Scooby Doo.
he has a sandwich.
the Shaggy stuff is hilarious.
The Shaggy stuff is so fun. They lean into that like Ultra Instinct Shaggy meme, and I love it. All those memes of like Shaggy being like the ultimate life form, and they lean into that super hard with this.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Yeah, they lean into it super hard with this game. So Shaggy's got like fucking DBZ powers.
Oh my god.
So I fucks with this hard. I signed up for the beta. They haven't responded to me yet. So
This looks cute. I dig it. This looks cute. I'd play with some friends if I had
play the hell
more.
out of this. Leo was saying that it's like Tekken Tag tournament of platform fighters, and I agree. This looks super cool.
Yeah. Well,
Already,
anyway,
this looks way better than Nickelodeon All Stars,
yeah.
and
Fuck
it's
that
free to
Nick
play.
game. I thought that was something to talk about.
Nope. Nope. The Nick game looked cool. Don't get me wrong, it looked neat
alright.
a lot.
It didn't
Yeah.
look cool to me. Oh, sorry. I mean, yeah.
I looked at it as more as coming from a fighting game background is why I looked at it.
Yeah.
So as a person who likes fighting games, I will play like bare bones fighting games if like the mechanics are solid. So that's why I didn't lean into it too much. But platform fighters are different because they are representing those characters. I want to see those characters get represented. So the fact that like I could deal with like if there's no licensed music, but the fact that none of the characters have voice acting, like that's what killed it for me. I probably would have bought that game if the characters had voice acting. And it sucks because right now, like, I want to play as the Ninja Turtles, and the way to do that is with that game and Injustice, but Injustice 2 kind of sucks, so whatever. Um,
Hold on. The Ninja Turtles are in Injustice.
yeah, and Injustice 2.
Okay, I didn't know.
You didn't know that?
Maybe I did know that, but just like forgot. I forget all like the special guest characters that they have.
Yeah, the Ninja Turtles are in Injustice 2. And depending on the costume you pick, you change the turtle. It actually changes like how they play. It's pretty neat.
Oh,
And all their
okay.
specials rely on like calling in the other turtles for help. It's super cool. I liked it. I mained Leo when I was playing Injustice 2. He was my main. Next trailer, we got a Ocarina of Time PC port, which I wasn't expecting.
So the thing about this is it's not completely ready yet.
Yeah.
I think they've got like playable versions up. Now, looking from the footage here, you can't immediately tell that it's like running on PC. But I think the one obvious thing off the bat is that it's widescreen.
Yeah. And the frame rate's
Widescreen.
solid.
Yeah, frame rate's solid. They're not. They're aiming for 60 FPS. This isn't running at 60 yet.
Yeah.
So if you remember that game on N64, it ran at fucking 20 FPS. So
When it wanted to, it would dip down to like the tens.
it would sometimes, yeah. But
yeah, this is cool. Like, I
is
like
this
this.
fan
Or
made? So if
yes,
you
it is.
if you didn't know, they've been working on decompiling the original source code for the original game for like several years now. Recently, they've done it for Super Mario 64, and that's out now, so you can actually play that, and it's got like full Xbox 360 controller. Like you can use the thumbstick to move the camera around. Um, they're doing the same thing with this. So yeah, let me see if I can find the. Or here, I'll just link the video. We linked all the show notes in the video. Like everything we talk about, you're gonna find links to it. But that's the link to the video here, which should have more information on it. But
Never played Zelda, have you, baby?
I've played it.
Yeah.
Have I beaten it? Absolutely not. I never got past, like, I guess, like, leaving the town. That first town you're
The
in.
village?
I don't know, man.
The Kakari Forest?
No, I don't. See, that's how bad I am at games. I don't know. I just remember there was a town, and like you have to play hide and seek with those little boys, and you have to find them, and then they let you be in the club.
okay, that's
And then
Majora's Mask.
yeah, no, I haven't played this one. That's the
Well,
only Zelda I've played. The
one of
Majora's
the
Mask.
funny things they show at the end here is them running across the water temple where the Shadow Link is.
Yeah.
And they just put this game out on the Nintendo Switch for the expansion pass. Yeah. And everyone's talking about how fucking busted it is. But these guys have shown this, and like the reflection works. You can see the reflection in the water. His like gloves work. Like everything works here better than and it's widescreen too.
Yeah, everything that was broken on the Switch Online port is like gone here.
Yeah. The only thing you can tell is fucked up here is that the map, the little radar is like not working. But other than that, like everything looks solid.
So. Yeah, everything looks really good with this. And what's got me excited too is this gets a PC release. First off, I hope Nintendo doesn't strike it yet. Not until it's done.
They tried to with that Mario 64, but they didn't for some reason. I don't know.
We'll see what happens with this. But my big excitement though is once this comes out, we can get some HD texture packs, some HD mods for it.
Yeah. Actually, those already exist.
They exist, but I want to play it like in widescreen, like native PC. So one thing that's like I've always liked, I own Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, and that's fantastic. Like that game looks really good. I think it's a good facelift for the game graphically without like distracting from the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like these Unreal. Oh, here's like Ocarina of Time and Unreal. I think like that looks too distracting and gross. Like, but with what we got on the 3DS, it's like a good step up. It's still very stylized, like you have on the N64. Without like taking away from like the charm from that game. I like to joke around that like 3DS Ocarina of Time looks as good as I remember the game, not how the game actually looked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I imagine like playing Ocarina of Time, like my brain fills in the gaps with like 3DS game did. So I want to see stuff like that for this. And running at 60 FPS widescreen, that's great. Who doesn't want that? That looks cool.
I've been following them this on GitHub for a while, and just they've been making just slow progress with it. So hopefully they hit a full release soon. But yeah, that's
hopefully
that's some early footage. They're almost there. So
yeah, hopefully. We also got some gameplay releases. We got some games releasing. We got a couple pretty good games coming out. February 8th, OlliOlli World coming out on PC, Switch 4, PS5, Xbox, and Series X. I like this game. This game looks really cool. I played the first OlliOlli game on Vita, and I really liked it. I liked the how can I word it? I like the trial of it. You know what I mean? It kind of reminded me of Trials a little bit, but with skateboarding.
It's like a runner game, but
yeah, which I was cool with. Yeah, and I was cool with it. And this more of that, but it's more stylized. It's got this 3D look to it. I like the character design. It kind of reminds me of Adventure Time a little the
No, I
character
was gonna
models.
say-
Yeah. Because the first OlliOlli game was just like pixel based. It still had some of that craziness, but it wasn't really, it didn't have the same personality that this has. I like this a lot more. Some reviews are already coming in. People are saying it's pretty good, and I'm okay with that because this looks like fun. I'll probably end
Looks
up
really good.
honestly.
This is a $30 game. $25 right now in Green Man. So.
Oh wow, it's straight up like doesn't support keyboard and mouse.
Oh, is that what it says here? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I've never seen that before. I've always seen games say that it's like not recommended, but I've never seen a game like, oh, it's not supported. You can't play it with
Yeah.
that.
Well, the games that do not support them at all get a lot of backlash. So this is probably going to get review bombed on Steam.
Why is that? I don't understand. Like, I can understand people get upset about it. You know, you should be able to play how you want, but why not even include it? Like, I don't understand. Like, how hard is it really to just include it? Even if it's shitty, just let it be.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that difficult for a game like this. Uh, I don't know. I would review bomb a game if it didn't have controller support, so I wouldn't do that. But like, I get upset. I straight up wouldn't play a game if it didn't support controller. That's why I don't play like
Dude,
Path of
same,
Exile.
same. There's a lot of games I don't play. Like, I bought the Prince of Persia collection on Steam to go back and play it, and the controller support for Prince of Persia is like dog shit. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, that sucks. Oh, there's mods that you can download to make it work, but I don't want to fuck with that right now. But no, OlliOlli World looks cool. I pick that up. If my wife will let me, can I buy it, baby?
No.
No. Oh well, I tried. But no. Jokes aside, it looks really cool. We also got a look at Sifu. I forgot this was coming out. Honestly,
Yeah. But it
Sifu.
looks dope.
It does look dope.
Now, Sony would have you believe that this is a PS5 exclusive because they just don't like to talk about that pretty much all of their games are still coming to PS4, I guess, except Gran Turismo. Or maybe even Gran Turismo, I don't know. They're lying to us there too. But this is also coming to PS4 and PC via Epic Games Store, so it looks dope, man. It looks
It
dope.
does dope. It does look dope. I love me like brawlers, love me some beat 'em ups, love me fighting games. So this game looks like it's clicking. It's like checking all those boxes for me, dude. It's got a really satisfying looking system. The way he just fucks dudes up like looks really cool.
Yeah.
I like this. I like it a lot. How about this game? Can I buy this game, baby?
Yes.
Why this game and not the last one?
I don't know. This guy's kicking butt and he's kind of cute.
Like he's got that
I got the
salt and
salt
pepper
and
thing
pepper.
going.
$48
Just
game.
$40 to make you holler. I mean, I'll buy the game, man.
This looks
Do
good.
the thing.
Good, that looks good. Midnight Fight Express is another one I'm like super excited for. I haven't heard a lot about that though. I don't know when that's coming out, but
Oh,
Midnight
yeah.
Fight Express is another one that I'm like, oof, oof. Then February 10th, we got CrossfireX coming out for Xbox One and Xbox Series X. We talked about this one a little bit on the last show. It looks okay. Apparently, it's like really, really good. It's some Chinese dev, right? Some Chinese developers made it. And apparently, it's like,
Yeah.
really, really good.
But like this game's been out in some form for a while. Why is there a Remedy logo on this? Hold on.
Yeah, what is that? What's
What
Remedy
was
doing with this?
that? Okay, I now I'm curious.
Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't Crossfire like a free to play game? And Crossfire X is like, oh, here's a story campaign, and Remedy's working on it?
Oh, you might be right. You might be right. I didn't know Remedy was involved though. But yeah, it's a Crossfire was like a multiplayer like shooter free to play. And I guess they brought in Remedy to make a story mode or something, a campaign. If Remedy's involved, I'm fucking. This needs to hit
Yeah.
PC. I'm slightly more interested, significantly more interested, actually.
Yeah, I forgot Remedy was working on it. I remember they announced it forever ago, but I totally forgot it was Remedy behind it.
But look, this looks good though.
It does
This
look
looks
good.
fucking awesome.
It does look good. But it's only going to be on Xbox, though. It's not
I
coming
don't
out on
understand.
PC. There's no
I
fucking
don't
reason to
understand.
like. I guess I got to buy an
Maybe
Xbox then.
maybe it'll be on like cloud. Maybe if I can play it like through the cloud, I would do that.
I got to buy an Xbox, I guess. Congratulations, baby. We're going to get an Xbox now.
Yay!
But now with Game Pass, I really should just have an Xbox already. Just so I can play like Rare Replay. That's the only reason I want an Xbox, for Rare Replay. They can't play
Yeah.
that on PC yet. We
Sounds
also got. Oh yeah, sorry.
fine there. No, I just blew my mind. I'm gonna research that a little bit more.
Yeah, I forgot Remedy on that one. Because they announced it like years ago, I think. It got announced. I totally forgot it was a thing. We also got Kingdom Hearts coming out on Switch. Kingdom Hearts 3, 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8.
Now, the thing to know about these games is that
Yeah.
they're all cloud versions of the game.
Yup.
You're not getting, and they're $40. Well, this
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is $40.
It's on sale. It's normally 50.
Oh, good, great.
And the 1.5, 2.5 is like $40, which you can get. You can buy. How much is the Story So Far collection? Hold on. I gotta fucking.
You mean like the entire collection?
There is a collection for
I
Kingdom
got it for
Hearts called
50.
Kingdom Hearts Story So Far. It is $20 for PS4 right now.
Very nice.
So its normal price is 40. It's on sale for like 30, but everyone's selling it for 20. You can buy that. Comes with Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8. The only thing you don't get is 3, which you can get that for like $20. Let's be honest.
Well, I got the collection with 3 for 50 on sale on PS4.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was telling everybody, I was like, guys, take advantage of this.
If I didn't already own all the games, I would have done it.
I already owned all the games twice, so I was like, oh,
It's same. I've bought every Kingdom Hearts game on the original console came out. I bought HD remixes when they came out on PS3. I bought them again on PS4. I don't even own the Story So Far collection. I own 1.5 plus 2.5, and I bought 2.8 separately. All of them physical. I'm a fucking simp for Kingdom Hearts. I know it's a problem. I agree, it's a problem. And I hate myself for it. Even my wife shaking her head like, dude.
There's just too many of them.
There's too many of them. I agree. There's too many of them.
Yeah.
The story's fucking dumb. The story's fucking dumb as shit.
It's what Sora's is Vin Diesel's nobody or somebody.
There's a joke.
Sora is Vin Diesel's nobody. You
Yeah,
said
and
so
then
many quotables through this show.
I don't know what that means.
So every episode of the show, we take a quote out of context and make it the episode name.
Okay.
So it's probably gonna be something you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back through and write everything down because I haven't
I
been.
don't know their names. It's just there's too many of them, and they all look the same, but they're not the same. And
There's a joke in the Kingdom Hearts community that everyone in the game is Sora and everyone else is Zay. And it makes sense. Have you played any of the games, Wasabi?
Have I played any of them? Of course I have. Played all of them.
Have you
3 though?
beaten
I'm
any of
still. I stopped on 3. I have not finished 3. So.
Oh, you have finished all of them then, up to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you agree the stories are fucking dumb. Just make shit up as they go along.
Oh yeah. But I
there's
will say,
too many.
I still I enjoyed them for what they were.
I did.
Or
still,
what I enjoy about them is the individual worlds and not the overarching story.
Yeah. Which is fine. But like the games are fucking I tell people all the time, like the games are fucking dumb. And honestly, I've been playing these games since they first came out. So if it wasn't for the fact that like I just need to see how this fucking ends, I probably would have given up like halfway through. But I just need to I was like, how the fuck are they gonna wrap this up? Spoiler, Kingdom Hearts 3 is kind of pull shit out of its ass and just wraps it up. There's time travel in the fucking games.
What?
Like already was complicated enough. But there's like Kingdom Hearts 3D, Dream Drop Distance. Like, oh, time travel's a thing.
No, they should have stopped after 2, in my opinion, and then it would have been great for.
They should have done one more game after 2 and then wrapped it up
Oh, yeah,
instead of doing all this side stuff.
It's just there's too many nobodies and somebodies and everybody and they mama, and it's just too much. And
Literally everyone in this game is but their moms. There's no fucking parents in this game.
where's the parental guidance in this game?
There's one scene in Kingdom Hearts 1 where your mom like calls you.
No, she's like, Sora, it's dinner, and you're just like, fuck you.
And that's it. That's the only time you ever hear about her. Sora goes missing. It's canon that he's gone for like a year, 2 years.
Where's the missing?
They all live on that island, so the other kids never ask like, "Hey, where's Sora? He's been gone for like 2 years."
They're like, who? Who's that?
Yeah,
like,
they forgot who I forgot about that. Who he was.
They're just like, I'm like, wait a minute, y'all were like maybe 12, 13 years old, and you just forgot somebody like that? Like, dang.
That's like a magic thing. That's why they all forgot.
That's baloney on
But what's bullshit is that this woman pushed him out. And we don't even get to see her face, dude. She's not important to have a model. She has like a line.
So, yeah, it's time for dinner.
She's got a line to let you know she's there, and that's it. She fucking never.
Parents need to do better in video games. They do.
Yeah. B-Master is saying he loves Kyrie. Yeah, I had a crush on Kyrie when I was a kid.
Kyrie so much. I mean, she's cool. I thought she was like, obviously, like, I loved her hair. I think that's my only thing. I obviously loved her hair. And that's why I think when I got older, I dyed my hair red.
Kyrie was voiced by Hayden Panettiere, the cheerleader from Heroes. A lot of people didn't know that.
I thought she was voiced by Alison Stoner from Disney. Hold on. Oh,
who?
maybe when she was younger.
Who?
If you look up Alison Stoner, you'll know who she is. She's from like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and a bunch of other like Disney shows.
Oh no, it was always Hayden, I think.
It says right there, Hayden. What?
Hayden
Right
Panettiere. So she voiced her in Kingdom Hearts 2, and Birth by Sleep. But Alison Stoner did her voice on Chain of Memories, Days, Point 2 Remix, Melodies of Memory, and Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, so it's both of them. Yeah. Hayden Panettiere did the good games. Kingdom Hearts 2, and Birth by Sleep. Alison Stoner did everything else. And 3.
And 3.
I don't know how 3.
I don't know how to feel about these games in general. I mean, there's too many of them.
I'm super nostalgic for whenever I hear the Traverse Town music. I get hit by a wave of nostalgia. It just
same dude. Yeah, same dude.
That third game, I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish.
Yeah, I don't know if like I finished it because I was like, I've been playing these games for like more than 10 years. I need to see how it ends. That's why I finished it. Honestly, when I got to the end of the game, I was like, let's just fucking finish it up already. I wasn't even like excited. Yeah. I was like, just wrap it up. I bought the Remind DLC. It's supposed to be like really good. And it's supposed to clear up a lot of the issues I have with the game, but I'd never played through it that much. That's gonna be my next project. I'm gonna play Kingdom Hearts 3 with Remind so I can actually see the full story. I don't know if it's gonna change my opinion on it, but whatever. Well, that was the Kingdom Hearts hour.
Yeah.
Every fucking time Kingdom Hearts comes up, it's like a thing.
There's a demo. You can get the demo of them. I'm curious to see what the fuck that's like. Because I've not,
like shit, probably.
No one ever talks about these cloud games on Switch.
I think my dog. Nope, she was just coughing. Okay.
Sounds.
She scared me. I was like, "You all right, girl?"
Next Friday, Friday 11th, Lost Ark hits PC. Now, I've already pre-purchased this game in anticipation.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It looks good, and it has, well, they say it has partial controller support. So,
what's that mean?
Well, it means that you probably don't want to play it with a controller, but you could if you wanted to.
So why are there like different tiers to this? Is this a free to play game, and these are just like different tiers, or what is it?
Well, I think it's like I think it gives you, each tier gives you certain like perks in the game. I don't know what those perks are. They don't really explain that, at least not on the like surface here. But
Yeah.
I think one of these tiers gets you like early access. So some people are playing this already. Like there's reviews up. Oh no, there's not. Oh yeah, there's reviews up. So
I'll have to see what the tiers involve. If it's just like I'm leaning towards a $25 silver pack, depending on what it has, but we'll see. Which one did you get? Did you just get the
I'm not getting
bronze?
crazy with it. I'm just get the bottom tier.
$25 and getting crazy. Like, come on. It all depends on what they have, though. If it's like worth it, like
It's
some
gonna be
extra
free to
skins.
play. That's the thing. But
It is gonna be free to play. Okay.
yeah, so you don't have to buy anything. But you know, it's one of those games that is free to play.
Yeah. So we'll look into it. I like this game. It reminds me of Diablo. Maybe you've watched me play Diablo a couple times.
I think so.
But yeah, this looks good.
Oh, that looks pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm dying to play this. I don't know. It just looks so good. And if I can use a controller, even better. The one thing I don't like is it looks like it locks the classes to like gender. So like if you want to be an assassin, you have to play like a woman. Or if you want to be a berserker, then you have to be a man. You can't like mix and match. I don't know why these like Korean MMOs do this, but
yeah, this looks really cool. This looks really cool. I want to check this out. Maybe once it drops, I'll look into it. See if it's good. It'll be good to like talk about because we both like these like action RPG Diablo like. So
I'm going to play this on Friday or whenever it comes out. So
all right, I'll probably hop in with you and play it on Friday then.
Yeah.
We'll see. But this looks good. I think that's it, man. That's everything. We've hit everything on the show. Yeah, it was fun. What do you think, baby? Did you have fun?
This was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Can we count on you coming back soon, or we'll see?
We'll see. We'll see, because I like to listen too.
Oh, this was good. Yeah, Sabi, tell the people where they can find us, man.
Guys, you can go to Gameoverse.com. You can go to Gameoverse.com/Twitch. You can go to Gameoverse.com/YouTube. You can go to Gameoverse.com/Discord. And that's where all the chat happens, guys. That's where all the magic is at, in that Discord. Yeah, so hop in there, talk to us. We talk back sometimes. Yeah, just hang out in there.
Everybody.
Video games.
Yep. Talk about video games. Yeah, come by, hang out with us in the Discord. Everybody have fun, be safe, take care of yourself, and
drink water, you scrubs.
Yeah, drink water and fucking get vaccinated already.
Get your boosters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only gangsters get boosters.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye.